is that it is a relative to the Souls series. And you know, it's not as hard as Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 1, but it definitely has its problem areas.
Yeah, definitely. I have the game overall, though. I mean, as you're about to see here, the battles are pretty epic. So, after you, Omega.
All right, man. We're gonna go in here and try this stuff out, man. Now, I'm just telling the viewers, you may see some deaths, and that's totally normal in this game. It's one thing you have to tolerate when you play games like Bloodborne and Dark Souls. You have to have patience. You cannot just rush in here and try to get things done. It doesn't work that way. Like, you have to play it smart and play like you mean it, you know? If you watch closely here how me and Midnight do this, you'll see what we're saying.
Mountain to open.
Alright. Now what we're doing here is we're devising strategy right now. We're trying to separate these three hunters out and, you know, divide and conquer, as it were. Or as I like to call the old hot gates trick from 300. Now you see these guys hurt you really bad. Like I mean, it's sometimes it's ridiculous. But again, that's expected in games like Bloodborne. Wow, Midnight is over there giving him a run. Oh, they killed me. I died. Death, and that will happen a lot in this game.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. Guaranteed death.
Yeah, and what my mistake was there is I tried to initiate the battle with the hunter Omega was fighting to try to get some aggro, you know, on the enemy. And I was gonna quickly lure away the guys, but where I messed up there, I got too close too fast. Okay, anyway, another thing about this game is that it's different in the sense that you don't get to use a shield. Like Dark Souls, you got to use a shield. This one, you use guns. It's really interesting. The gun concept is, it sounds grand, but in this game, guns really don't do that much damage. They're more for staggering and you know, catching your opponent off guard. And I mean, you can spam shots on targets, but it's really, in most cases, it's just a really big waste of time. It's best to use your gun whenever you're stopping an attack.
Agreed. Unless you're, of course, using the cannon, which is a 12-shot gun, and it actually does quite a bit of damage in PvP. If you can get a player down to 15%, maybe 20% life, you can finish him with a cannon blast. I've done it.
Oh, damn.
But Omega, if you would go ahead and ring your beckoner's bell, we can link up here again.
Dadgummit. Them dogs will get you.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah, I ran into a dog downstairs. You know, I was on my way back, and the dog killed me. It's whatever though. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ring my bell, and hopefully you guys will get to see us clear this area tonight. This is the second part of the area. Last night, Midnight here ran me through the first part, which was crazy. You know,
crazy fun.
You know, enemies getting revived constantly, and it was just a hassle. Big laser at the end. It's a one-shotter. You know, it's something that would frustrate the hardest core of Dark Souls players.
Gamers would be frustrated.
Yeah, and like we said earlier,
that's what our genre of gamers are looking for, though, are games like this.
Exactly.
Games that challenge you, that you actually have to try. I mean, as an old school gamer like myself and Omega here, we're first, second generation gamers, and back in our day, I'm not trying to sound old here, but back in our day, we didn't have memory cards, we didn't have saves. We had one try, and if you died, you started the game over. And many of y'all are familiar A lot of gamers out there from our generation, but this is what we've been looking for. This is the type of games we've been wanting. Bringing back the old school feel. I remember in Resident Evil you had a limited amount of saves with ink ribbons, and you really thought about where you were going to save. And to me, today's gamers are spoiled on the fact that you can auto-save every 5 seconds, you know. And games like this, they really push the limits of gamer skill, and that's what I'm really looking for when I play a good video game. And I'm sure Omega would agree with me on this.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. You know, I can remember growing up in the most distinctive parts of my childhood. My frustrations were based around games that I just had so much trouble with. Like, I don't know if any of our viewers remember the old school Ninja Gaiden series or anything like that. You know, titles like that, like Mega Man. The original Mega Man was oh my god, it was so hard. That's the kind of feeling you get when you play this game. You get the feeling of, you know, things could happen. It's that comfortable feeling that you get into when you play most games nowadays. You feel comfortable. You know, you're not worried about anything. This game actually gives you something to worry about. You will lose all your blood echoes when you die, and if you don't get them back the second time around, then it's just like Dark Souls. You know, you'll lose them all. And you know, that's what most major games are doing these days. They're suffering in the penalty area. Like, penalty areas of most video games nowadays, they just start you over from where you last auto-saved. This game will start you back at the lamp you rested at, and you'll lose all your echoes and have to get back to them to get them again, as you did in Dark Souls. However, there are, you know, there are certain areas in the game that it wants some real brain power to play stuff like this. Definitely for the old school gamer, new people playing it, you know, that's got into the Souls series over the years and does play games like this. They're experiencing difficulty for the first time, and it really enlightens me to know that they get a little bit of what we got when we were kids with this game, and that's what makes it original, and that's what makes it awesome.
Definitely. But the 300s, jeez, these 300s, Omega.
Oh boy, these 3 hunters. Okay. We're probably just gonna have to run past these guys, but we're gonna try to avoid that because we like the challenge.
Let's give it one more try here.
One more try. Now, you'll notice how the AI is in this game. If you were broadcasting on mine too, you would have saw that the hunter, and I died again. Wow, bro. As you can see, death is abundant in this game.
So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna hit the hunter's dream. I'm gonna refuel on the vials. We're gonna link back up, and then we're gonna bypass that area. We're gonna take the spiral case downward, and we're gonna clear that area out first before we proceed and do anything else here. We need to get the viewers rolling in, Omega. And this is
yeah.
This is actually going to be documented, guys, and we're going to be doing this with Dark Souls 3 on release date through the entire game. We're going to be discussing the game, figuring the game out for you guys helping us figure the game out. We're going to try to do a community thing, a community bit on it, and we're going to take the game to the next level. Alright, Omega, I am heading back to the lamp. And,
Alrighty.
I'm gonna ring my small bell, and then we're gonna take a 2-minute break here. We're not gonna waste our guys' time, so we're gonna be fast on the breaks. We're gonna take a 2-minute break, and we'll return.
All right, we'll return. Hey, welcome back, guys. Omega here.
Midnight. Like I said, we're not gonna waste your time, guys. 2-minute breaks in and out. We're gonna keep this going all night. Hopefully we can sustain a good stream here to you guys for a good portion. Omega and I were gonna start off by mentioning the upcoming release of Doom. And
Oh yeah.
what we think about it. I mean, what can I really say? It's Doom. I mean, if you're an old school gamer like myself, you know what Doom is. You've heard of the title. You've probably played the title. If you're like me, you beat the title. But that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna do a quick discussion on that real fast. And any questions? I mean, this is gonna be uploaded on YouTube. We can get your questions in the comments. Anything. We need subscriptions, guys. We need to be heard. But I'm gonna pass it over to Omega here. And thoughts on Doom?
The new Doom. Like you said, you know, any old school gamer such as us, it knows that you guys know what Doom is. You know what it's about. You know, Mars, hell, killing the devil. What more could you ask for in a video game where you kill the adversary? You know what I mean? And not only that, it was the first game you played that scared you. You know, I can remember playing a lot of games growing up, and Doom. What's most you know, what I remember most about Doom is being scared. I remember going into this little hallway, and there's this large room, and in the back it's very dark. And if you look to your right, you got a couple of trucks there. You got a blocked off wall. It's like you're in a layer of hell that's based off of an actual city or something. You got all these little you know, the graphics were crappy, so the little moss and like little stuff on the wall, you know. But it still looked creepy back in the day. It just creeped people out because the rooms was so dark, and there was unexpected encounters everywhere you go. But anyway, in this hallway, I walked down the hallway and got a little bit further into the room, and all of a sudden this little fireball hit me. And I saw this dark hand in the back kind of swaying back and forth up in the top left of my screen, and noticed it was an imp there, and he just scared me to death. Like, I can tell you that was my first definitive scare, is what I got from Doom. And from my understanding, this new Doom will be developed by Bethesda Softworks, who also does Fallout titles. I mean, you guys know Fallout, Skyrim, you know, all that good stuff. That's what Bethesda is all about. They're expanding their genre repertoire, which I think they should have done a long time ago, personally. But now they're doing it, and they're doing it well. And hopefully Doom will have everything we wanted in it from the remake. And as you all know, its release will be in a couple of months, and expect a review from that game as well. Midnight?
It actually looks like we have a viewer now. I want to say hi to
welcome and thank you for watching the Omega Knight Minute.
Hello there. It's Midnight here. Discussing the hot topics. Dark Souls 3. We're discussing Bloodborne and also Doom. And if you just got in here, and I want you to give me a thumbs up if you can actually say hi, Omega, and we'll get some feedback. See if we can see if the audience can hear both of us in the party.
All right. Yeah, just give me a shout out.
So if we could give a shout out or a thumbs up, that would be much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you. We've been having some technical difficulties tonight, and we just want to know for sure if this thing's working. And you know when you do stuff like this, the technical difficulties happen. But anyway, let's continue on. As you all know, we just discussed the Doom title, which you viewers that are watching now, you can always rewatch the show. You know, we keep them on our YouTube pages. And please subscribe. All your help and support is much appreciated. Yeah, we'll be doing this once every week, every night around 7, 8 o'clock. If you subscribe, you'll get a notification. Tune in and just enjoy our reviews and rants, you know. And on that note, it brings me to what Midnight mentioned here just a few minutes ago about Dark Souls 3. That will be releasing in 5 days, as he said. And everyone's really amped up about this title. What do you think, Midnight? What's your thoughts on
about the title? And I mean, come on, it's a Dark Souls title. It's gonna be good. And myself, I'm not really an old school Dark Souls player. I actually started playing Dark Souls 2. I loved the game. You know, I picked up my PS4 and got Bloodborne. Loved the game. So I'm really anticipating Dark Souls 3. I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to dwell on it. You know, I can't wait to beat the game. I mean, it's gonna be a good game. Like Dark Souls 3, guys. Come on.
Dark Souls 3, man. I've been playing the Souls series since Demon Souls. You know, I didn't finish the Demon Souls, but I can remember distinctively playing the game and getting a feeling from video gaming I haven't felt in a long time, and it was really nostalgic and good for me. I only made it past the first 2 bosses, and I didn't get very far in Demon Souls, but I didn't own a PS3 at the time. I played it at a friend's house. And on that note, whenever I read that Dark Souls 1 was coming out, I think it released back in 2010 was the first Dark Souls release, and I was really amped up about it. You know, I read about it, and I heard it was a predecessor to Demon Souls, and I just remember playing Demon Souls, and I had to get this game. I just had to get this game. And
Omega,
Midnight Hero.
Actually, I'm gonna cut you off right there. Sorry, Omega.
Oh, you're good.
If you follow my lead here, we're gonna bypass these 300s for now, and go ahead and clear the bottom portion of the map here.
I like that idea. Let's do that.
So let's take this staircase down.
I think they're mad.
Take the spiral staircase all the way down.
All right, I got you. Midnight, whenever you played Dark Souls 2, I believe it was, which was around last year, like he was a Dark Souls virgin, if you will, and you know, he hated the game when he first played it. I remember when he first played it, he kept dying and dying and dying on it. And then one day he just got that spark that we all get when we play Dark Souls. You just get a spark, and you start killing things, and you start annihilating things. He went on a streak for the longest time on Dark Souls 2, and he fell in love with the game, and it was awesome to see somebody's frustrations and excitement over the game at the same time, other than my own, you know. And Dark Souls 3, I'm hoping that it's going to be, well, we all know it's going to be hard, but, you know, they've added new things in it, like there's sword arts now, where you can have full control over your weapon and do, you know, crazy attacks with it that give you an advantage in battle. And most people think this is going to make the game easier somehow, but if you read any insights on the game, so as we know so far, it's already released in Japan and Germany, so people that have played it will tell you that it's not any easier than the first Dark Souls. Midnight, your thoughts about the difficulty factor Dark Souls 3?
Oh man, the difficulty factor in Dark Souls 3 is going to be like any Souls games to me. I mean, I was a virgin a few years ago. I mean, I just started into the franchise, and it was actually a learning curve for me on video games, and I've gotten lazy over the years, I'm not gonna lie, with all the auto saving and whatnot. And when Dark Souls 2 was presented to me, it was a challenge, and like Omega said, I hated the game, but I wanted to play it anyway. And I mean, I just woke up one day and went on this amazing streak like I couldn't be beat. I beat the first 4 bosses, was it, Omega? Without
yeah,
dying.
the first 4 bosses.
And then my streak ended after I opened the door and fell out to my death. But I mean, the difficulty level with Dark Souls 3 is probably going to be similar to Dark Souls 2. I've never played Dark Souls 1, so I can't put it in comparison with that. But there's only one difficulty for me on a Souls game, and that's expert. So
expert it is, and you know, and you know, I hear people actually I hear there's a lot of people hating on Dark Souls too, like which I don't know very many Dark Souls haters myself. And if any of you are watching or gonna watch this video in the future, please note that if you got past the frustrations on the game, you would see that it's an amazing title, and it's frustrations, the frustrations that you get from the title is what make it amazing. And on that note, 5 days till release. We're prepped, you know. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, guys, because we will be doing guides for this game. We will
definitely
be doing
guides. I mean, I've got a guide to half of Bloodborne. I mean, I got the other half of the guide. I just ain't got it up yet. I'm being lazy, but I need to get it up. And we're going to be doing the same thing with Dark Souls 3. We're going to be doing a complete guide. I mean, if we don't get it on release day, it's going to be pretty damn close. I mean, Omega's already got pre-ordered, so we're going to be doing videos pretty quickly.
Yeah, the videos are going to be streamed live like this. Some of them will be clips. The live streams will include live guides. If you watch those, thanks. But anyway, we're trying to figure something out on Bloodborne here, and I can't quite figure out where to go.
Alright, if we could
seems I'm just running around in a circle here.
Go down the stairs. Don't go out and face the hunters. Turn around. There'll be an opening. You need to follow that opening down here. And I'm actually dead, so.
I heard your screams of agony, my friend. That's okay. I'll avenge your death.
But we're gonna get
for
this thing
joining.
licked, guys, and hopefully we're gonna get licked. But if you want to go ahead and meet me back at the lamp, we'll link back up.
Sure thing.
We're gonna take a breather, guys, and get this thing licked real fast, and we'll get back on the reviews and the rants.
All right, break time, guys. Don't forget, if you have subscribed to our show, you will get a notification that we are back on. And we'll see you then. Thank you for watching.
2-minute break. We'll be back. Omega Midnight.
Hey, well, thank you for watching the Omega Night Minute.
Hey guys, Midnight here.
Oh, this thing. So,
Can I get a mic test, Omega?
Oh yeah, you're good, bro.
Alrighty.
Yeah, my friend said she could hear us. So.
Cool. So I'm gonna fill up on vials here, and if you're just joining us, thanks for watching. We're discussing Dark Souls 3 tonight. Actually, we've been discussing Dark Souls 3 tonight, discussing Bloodborne, and we had a quick discussion about Doom. We're actually in the middle of a tough part of the game here in Bloodborne, so we're gonna focus, guys, and we're gonna lick this, and we're gonna get this beat. So, Omega, if you want to link up with me now.
Yeah, I'm at the lamp, bro.
Alrighty.
And those of you watching, if you haven't been watching the show, like Midnight here said, you know, we've been talking about Doom, Dark Souls 3, been reviewing Bloodborne. Just watch. We're gonna leave our shows on our YouTubes. If you're a subscriber, you know, you can always watch it.
Take a peek.
We're censored for children, so if you know you have kids that want to watch or that are fans of the games we're playing, you know, it's totally legit. Once a week, you know, you will be notified if you're a subscriber, and if you like what you see, let your friends know. Fill them in on the details. and let
don't
them know.
be afraid to join us, guys. If you got this title and you want to link up, let us know, and we'll make it happen. I mean, that's what we're here for. This is what we do. So,
That's right.
give us a shout out, guys. Come on.
And again, if any of you watching this have PS4, feel free to send us a friend request. And
join our community.
Don't forget to join the communities. We have an official team community with Omega and me and Midnight, and we have a Dark Souls 3 community that you can join and join in on discussions and get requests for guides.
5 days.
Or
5 days.
Or 5 days, guys. That's enough said. 5 days, and the world of PS4 gaming and Xbox One gaming and even PC gaming is going to change, even for just a little bit. That change is going to happen when everybody plays Dark Souls 3. Bandai Namco, you're the greatest for coming up with this masterpiece of the title.
I actually feel like a giddy little kid about the title myself. I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. It's crazy, you know. Like, I'm sitting here talking about it, and I'm getting chills, and I don't do that with many video games. You know, whenever you get chills on a video game when you talk about it, that means you really, really love the game. And that's what kind of game this is, guys. Any of you watching that haven't played it, please check it out. You will not regret it.
Let's link up, Omega. You've rung your bell, right?
Yeah, it's already rung.
And you're at the lamp, right?
I'm at the lamp.
Alrighty.
I do need more bullets though, but I'll do that later because I don't have any blood echoes. And you know, like I said, the blood echoes
about
are like
the bullets, silver bullets. Regular bullets don't work, apparently.
I guess not. I guess all these beasts are crazy allergic to silver, like werewolves. I guess
any werewolf type beast.
Maybe, you know, maybe if they used real bullets, you'd do a lot more damage with the guns in this game.
I'm thinking the silver bullet theme they're going with here just makes it feel like, I don't know, Van Helsing.
Yeah, it makes you feel like a hunter, you know, like
it really makes you feel like a hunter, like you're hunting beast. And I dig the game, I really do, Omega.
Yeah, this game is really fun, and it was like I was telling you the other day, Midnight. Like, whenever I played this game for the first time, like, I thought it was initially going to be harder than Dark Souls because you didn't use a shield. But playing the game, it's not really harder at all. Like, I mean, like, the way they do the fluent movements in this game and, like, how you can, you know, get around really well in combat, it makes up for the shield. You know what I mean? You just got to be more careful. And if anything, it'll make you better at Dark Souls dodging, you know, if you're not already good at it. You know, it'll make you better at that. And whenever you play Dark Souls 3, maybe it won't be so hard. You know, it's all about experience. You know? You gotta have experience when you play games like these. Midnight?
Yeah, definitely gotta have experience. And still don't understand why we're not linking up here though.
I don't either. I've rung my bell. I'm by the lamp.
Get off me, bro.
What the fuck? Freaking freak. Freaking... Did you ring your bell? Or your small resonant bell?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we should be linking up. No. A beckoning bell on it? Or was it this one? That's the right bell, isn't it? Yeah, I've already used it. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. We're having some technical difficulties at the moment. That's what that long stream of silence was. We were trying to figure out